During winter, Delhi has been covered and turned into a gas chamber. Is it really only due to the stubble burning, or there is a way behind the story? Hello everyone, this is Prathyusha. Welcome to Law Excellence. In today's session, we're going to discuss about how this air pollution has been there, what are the major causes of this air pollution, what is this air pollution causes that are being present in the Delhi, what is the government of India doing, any special measures the Delhi government has been doing, and regarding these aspects. Now, when we see the air pollution is in the current news, and in this news, we have been observed that the government of Delhi has been going under the different graded response action plans, because now the air quality index or values in the Delhi have been reaching more than 500. Now, a high amount of pollution is being observed. Not only this, we also have a global report stating that the top regions of the world which are most polluted, majority are being present in India. Now let's see the recent news that have been going on regarding the air pollution. Now one thing is that we have large amount of air pollution has been caused, and it has been moving and it is crossing more than 500. Then second one, it also stated that the NASA satellite has shown that the large amount of sharp rise of farm fires in Punjab and Haryana region. Farm fires are nothing but it is linked with the stubble burning. Then we also have the CAQM invoked different GRAP stages, that is the third and the fourth one, restricting many different activities across the economy. Then Supreme Court also has criticized that there's large amount of failing, and it has been the states are unable to stop this stubble burning. We also have DPCC report that considers that the road dust is a major one that has been contributing to the PM10 particles in the Delhi region and in the India. Now let's see what are the causes of the air pollution. Now, first important major cause where we will find the air pollution is that industrial emission. That too, in the industrial emissions, we are having the coal-based thermal plants, which are being releasing large amount of sulfur oxides and the nitrogen oxides. Along with that, we also have different industries like the brick kilns, the cement, textile, fertilizer industry, and many industries still are lagging behind in advanced scrubbers. Now, scrubbers are those infrastructural, the technology where they'll try to remove the heavy dust particles, particulate matter from these gases releasing into the atmosphere. Second, we have the vehicular emissions. Now, in this vehicular emissions, the large amount of population has been growing. This population, again, for the mobilization and transport, has been owning large number of vehicles. Now, with this, we find large amount of PM 2.5 and the nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides are being released due to the vehicular emissions. We also have the biomass and the solid fuel burning that has been occurring. For example, the firewood burning, the charcoal burning, or else the residue of the agriculture is being burnt. Now, this also contributes to the large amount of the impact in the pollution in the atmosphere. When we see the next impacts that are being present, we find the agricultural residue burning. Then we have the construction and the road dust. Now, just now we told, according to the DPCC report, large amount of PM10 is being contributed by the road dust. And here you can see the road dust forms 30 to 40% of the PM10 in majority of the Indian cities. Now, this is creating an alarming effect. Then we have the geographical and the natural factors. Now, here we find the western disturbances, the dust storm, the temperature inversions in the geographical phenomena. Now, these also influence how the air pollution is been getting trapped, how there is an increase of this air pollution in this region. Now, this is a phenomena that have been coming. Now, let's discuss what are the specific causes that are leading towards the increase of air pollution in Delhi. First thing, the geographical disadvantage. Now, we have known that the Delhi is a landlocked city where we don't find any sea breezes, or we don't find any exchange, or the influence of the ocean has not been found. Second, it lies in the low-lying bowl-shaped region. Now, it's like a depression region that has been there, where we find the temperature inversion effect can be happening in this area. Then we also have the broken Aravalis. Now Delhi Aravalli Ridge has been there. There we find the wind flow obstruction has been observed. Then even when we see the vehicular emissions. Now in this vehicular emission, Delhi is the biggest internal contributor for the vehicles. Now here we find this region is having more than 1.3 crore registered vehicles are being present. Not only this, in this registered vehicles also, the diesel registration has been more, the traffic congestion has been more in the Delhi region. Then whenever there is large amount of idle engines have been there, now these idle engines will produce large amount of PM 2.5, large amount of nitrogen oxide. Now this will contribute to the air pollution in the region. Then third, we have an external factor. So vehicular pollution is within the Delhi, the reason has been coming. But something that has been causing in the surrounding regions of the Delhi, that is an external factor influencing the air pollution in Delhi. That is what we have, the stubble burning has been there. Now in this one we find the Punjab, Haryana is contributing large amount of air pollution, that too 25 to 40% of the Delhi's 2.5 PM is been coming from the stubble burning. Now this is very much alarming rate has been increased. Even the NASA satellites could have imagined that the imaging of these fires have been increasing in the last recent years. Now, when we see the construction and the road dust, now metro construction, express, building construction, now they are contributing to large amount, around 38% of PM10 is being contributed from this sector. Then we have the industrial pollution and the waste burning. Now industrial, we have different types of industries that have been there. The burning of waste has been going on. Now this also contributes to the pollution. Then we have lastly the meteorological effects. Now climatological things that are being present. Now here we have winter calm winds, high humidity, the fog, smoke. Now they enhance, they also exacerbate the pollution effect in the Delhi region. Now let's also see what is the measures that the government has been taken. First we'll discuss the measures that has been taken by the central government. First thing we have is a graded response action plan has been there. Now according to this, we have different stages have been there. Now whenever the stage has been invoked, it means that the activities that are being present in that stage has to be banned. No economical activities will be continuing in that sector. Now this is what we have, the graded response action plan has been there. Then we have the, we also have a commission for air quality management, the CAQM. Now this is what it is giving the air quality, the index, when we have to invoke the graph. Now this is where we find the values been coming. Continuous monitoring is also being done. Not only this, we also have been encouraging, or we have decided the BS6 norms, fuel, the engine model, etc. has been done. Then we find National Clean Air Program has been there, where we have given a target saying that our aim is to reduce 40% of the reduction of PM levels by 2026. Not only this, to tackle the stubble burning in the Punjab and the Haryana region, we have introduced the PUSA biodecomposer for the stubble. Now these have been done by the Government of India. Then let's see what is the Delhi government has been doing. Now we can see it has come up with different schemes, different policies, where they have come up with odd even scheme to cut the vehicles on the road. Now in a day they'll allow the vehicle numbers that are having in the even number, ending with even number. In the opposite, the next day we might allow only the vehicle numbers having an odd ending number. Now this is where we find the odd even number. Not only this, we also have the electric vehicle policy 2020. Now this is FAME policy, FAME 2.0 has been there, where we are trying to promote large amount of electric vehicles. Subsidies have been given, encouragement, promotions, etc. have been done. Then we also have anti-dust campaigns going on, mechanized road sweeps you have been doing, and real-time AQI. Now this is very important. Now, to have the quality report, monitoring should be done constantly. For this, we need to have the air quality stations should be present. Continuous monitoring of the air pollution should be understood. Then we have the smog towers as in the key locations. Smog towers, again, they are one of the infrastructural development where they can try to remove the smog and the pollutants that are being present in the atmosphere. Now, these all are reducing the air pollution in the Delhi. But when we see, the air pollution is not just the problem of one sector. It's a multi-dimensional problem where we find economic is being included, people are being included, geographical factors are being included, climatological factors are being included. Now for this, whatever solutions we have been bringing, it has to have a multi-layered and multi-dimensional approach has to be needed. Now let's see one important practice question regarding this topic. Which of the following are primary pollutants? PM 2.5, ozone, methane, sulfur dioxide. Options: A 1 and 4 only, B 1, 3, 4 only, C 2 and 3 only, D all the 4. Please do comment the right answer. We'll meet again with an interesting topic. Thank you.